evening, everybody. So the Lord wants me to speak on head coverings. It is in 1 Corinthians chapter 11. This is verses 2 through 16. I know some people believe in wearing head coverings when a woman prophesies or a woman prays, and some people do not. God got on me about wearing a head covering. So take it to God, ask him what he wants you to do, but he got on me about I need to wear a head covering when I do these videos. So 1 Corinthians chapter 11, starting at verse 2. Now I praise you because you remember me in everything and hold fast to the traditions, just as I delivered them to you. But I want you to know that Christ is the head of every man, and the man is the head of the woman, and God is the head of Christ. Every man who prays or prophesies with something on his head dishonors his head. Every woman who prays or prophesies with her head uncovered dishonors her head, since that is one and the same as having her head shaved. For if a woman doesn't cover her head, she should have her hair cut off. But if it is disgraceful for a woman to have her hair cut off or her head shaved, let her head be covered. This is verse 7. A man should not cover his head because he is the image and glory of God. So, 2, woman is the glory of man. For man did not come from woman, but woman came from man. Neither was man created for the sake of woman, but woman for the sake of man. This is why a woman should have a symbol of authority on her head because of the angels. In the Lord, however, woman is not independent of man, and man is not independent of woman. For just as woman came from man, so man comes through woman. And all things come from God. Judge for yourselves. Is it proper for a woman to pray to God with her head uncovered? Does not even nature itself teach you that if a man has long hair, it is a disgrace to him? But that if a woman has long hair, it is her glory. For her hair is given to her as a covering. If anyone wants to argue about this, we have no other custom, nor do the churches of God. So God, maybe at the bottom it kind of gets a little confusing when it says for her hair is given to her as a covering. Like I said, take it back to God, but God is telling me that for the women praying and prophesying that we should have a hair covering on. Now, I will be honest and say how he got on me about this. Because some people I had took out of town, we were getting ready to eat dinner, and the little girl had just washed her hair, and when she came and sat down, her mom told her to get the head covering. And so I'm like, well, she just, because they, pray before they eat the food. So I was just like, she just sitting down to eat, just to pray, and she needs the head covering. So I had to ask a pastor about this head covering thing, and they told me that Christ is our covering. So I said, okay, and I can't remember if I read the word or not. Like I read in the word, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, they said Christ was our covering. And so God ended up getting on me about that maybe last month while I was in Michigan. He said something about it, like you're teaching them, like what you doing is rebellious, and you teaching them to be rebellious. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, how did I teach somebody's kid to be rebellious? And then he brought that to me. So I wish, after supper, the mother had said something. And I shouldn't have questioned it right there in front of the kids, but I just wasn't thinking. I was just like, why do they need to put the head covering on? But here's the thing, because we're seeing a lot of prophets, a lot of people that are out here in the wilderness season, and you see them doing a lot of videos. And like I said before, I had asked God, are these prophets? Like, these are the Israelites. The word is engraved on our hearts. But I was asking him, are they prophets? Like, a lot of people are teaching the word. A lot of people are gifted. Like, I can hear they have nice voices and stuff like that. And God said yes. So when you see people out here, teaching the word and stuff like that, don't, look at them like sideways or whatever. Regardless whether we are completely ready or not, God is pushing us out here. Like, get the word out. But God is teaching all of us himself. That's why a lot of us, he is telling us not to go to church. There are times that he will allow me to, and some of the other ones to go. But a lot of times he is saying, no, I don't want y'all to go to church, because a lot of people are teaching things because they're leaning on their own understanding. And God is saying, no, I'm going to teach you the word, because I'm tired of the word being twisted. I'm tired of people leaning on their own understanding instead of coming to me, asking me. And like I said, I had asked about the head covering, and I was told no. And from their understanding of it, they thought that we didn't need the head covering because Christ is our covering. So anyways, I just wanted to put this out here because, like I said, well, I shouldn't say I wanted to put out there. God wanted me to speak on it. And before I have done videos, he have said, cover your hair. Cover your hair. And on top of that, you never know who God is going to use for you to reach people or minister to people, pray for people, prophesy to people. And when you do that, if those people that he has you prophesying to or ministering to, if they believe in the word of wearing a head covering, they may not even listen to you. They're not going to accept the word. The same way with, some people like to wear makeup, which is nothing wrong with it. I put some on a little bit sometime. I don't wear, full face, but everybody do them, But you may have to minister to some people that don't wear makeup, and they may not accept you because you have the makeup on. So when you say, Lord, use me, he uses you however he wants to use you. Are you willing to cover your hair when God tells you to cover your hair? Because this is what these people believe in, and this is what the word of God says. Are you willing to not put on makeup, not put on earrings if the people are not going to accept you because you got on bling earrings, or just earrings, period? If the people are not going to accept you because you have on makeup, are you willing to take those things off so God can use you? Or are you going to put limits on things where you like, I ain't going bareface, I ain't covering my head? Are you going to be disobedient? Are you going to be rebellious? Or are you going to allow God to use you? But again, pray and ask God about it. But he told me that we need to have our hair covered, and told me to do a video on it. So I sat here and I read it in different versions. I got 2 different Bibles in the car with me, but I also sat here and I read it in different versions, trying to see what each version was saying. But more importantly, God was like, I said cover your hair. Okay, so if God said it, then that's what it is. Regardless of what's up in here, God said it, so he wants us to cover our hair. Again, pray about it. You ask God about it, and have a beautiful night.